The Israeli and Ethiopian governments have discussed strengthening counterterrorism cooperation, particularly in the fight against Al-Shabaab in Somalia and groups in the Middle East, during a meeting in Jerusalem on Wednesday. At a joint press conference following their talks, Israeli Foreign Minister Gideon Saar and his Ethiopian counterpart Gideon Timotheos highlighted a growing link between Al-Shabaab and the Houthi rebels in Yemen, both of which are seen as regional security threats. Terrorism is a shared threat to our peoples, Saar said. We are witnessing radical Islamic terror in our regions, Hamas in Gaza, Hezbollah in Lebanon, jihadists in Syria, and Al-Shabaab in Africa. Terror must be eradicated. Saar pointed to the al-Qaeda-affiliated Al-Shabaab's connections with the Iran-backed Houthi rebels, who have escalated attacks in the Middle East since Hamas's October 7, 2023 assault on Israel. The Houthis have targeted Israeli shipping lanes and disrupted global trade routes, further escalating tensions. Ethiopia plays a critical role in combating the Al-Shabaab terrorist organization, says Saar, explaining that Al-Shabaab collaborates with the Iranian-backed Houthis in Yemen, further destabilizing the region. Since October 7, the Houthis have launched hundreds of missiles and drones at Israeli civilians, disrupted global trade routes, and now threaten to block Israeli ships from the Red Sea. They are a threat to Israel, Africa, and the global order. Saar emphasized the significance of Timotheos's visit, calling it the first in an initiative to deepen ties with African nations, and described Ethiopia as one of the leading countries in the region. He also noted that diplomatic relations between Israel and Ethiopia go back to biblical times, highlighting the Ethiopian-Israeli immigrant community as an integral part of Israeli society. The Israeli foreign minister announced plans for a reciprocal visit to Ethiopia soon to further discussions on security and regional cooperation. U.S. intelligence has recently learned of discussions between Houthis in Yemen to provide weapons to the Somali militant group Al-Shabaab. The officials are now searching for evidence that Houthi weapons have been delivered to Somalia and are trying to work out whether Iran, which provides some military and financial support to the Houthis, is involved in the agreement.